Here we have exercise number 2 from chapter 6. I've copied this over and I'm going to read the question first, what they want to know, before I read all this data. So I'm going to highlight that information. And the first question says, determine the standard cost per dining room table. If required, round your answer to the decimal places, 2 decimal places. So we're looking for the cost per dining room table. And it says Hickory Furniture Company manufactures unfurnished oak furniture. Hickory uses a standard cost system. The direct labor, direct materials, and factory overhead standards for an unfinished dining room are as follows. Direct labor standard, we have the rate and the amount of time. Direct materials, oak, standard price, how much we're going to use is 15 board feet. Variable factory overhead, standard, $2.80. Fixed, standard, $1.20. So now we're going to go make some calculations on this. So the standard cost for the direct labor is going to be the $22 per hour times the time per unit of 3.5 hours. So the cost associated with that would be 22 times 3.5 . We'll do this, 22 times 3.5. My calculator is not working. $77, thank you. So our solution then would be $77 for the direct labor. Next, we're going to take the direct materials, and the direct materials will be $12 per board foot times 15 board feet. That equals 180. And our factory overhead standard rate is $2.80 per direct labor hour. So the direct labor hour, that was our variable factory overhead, is $2.80 times 3.5. That equals $9.80. And our fixed factory overhead is $1.20 per direct labor hour. So our fixed factory overhead equals, that was $1.20 times 3.5. That's 4.2, or $4.20. Now it asks us determine the standard cost per dining room table if required, so we'll add these up. So now I'm going to have the $77 plus 180 for the wood materials plus $9.80 for my variable factory overhead plus the $4.20 for my fixed factory overhead. And it looks like the total is going to be $271. Go over here, we'll plug it in, see how we do. Check my work. And we did good there. And then it says, why would Hickory use a standard cost system? Well, the reason we're going to use a standard cost system is so that we can compare what our actual costs were to the standard costs. We've planned out how much we should use. We can now measure the efficiency of how we use the materials, whether we're using too much, or we're paying too much, or saving money. We can also measure the efficiency and effectiveness of our workforce by comparing the standard direct labor costs to our standard or planned or actual. And also we can measure to see how our overhead and how effectively we're using our machinery and the factory. I hope this helps.